to see you. And use this opportunity, guys. You want to make sure you drive this call because we got 1 month left of something called Epic Club, if you're not familiar with it. And you want to make sure all of your teammates, and especially the newer teammates, know about this too. Lots to celebrate too. But, Coach, lots is happening.
Lots happening. Lots happening. Send out any last minute reminders to your team members. We got to have them on tonight. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. And there's so much happening around the world. Actually, John Wadsworth's on a plane to the next location as we speak. So, we're all doing this on the fly as we move around the world. So it's a great time to be in Partner Co.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm loving seeing all the chats. Colorado, Franklin. Oh, we missed Franklin already, Lisa. Anaheim. What's up, everybody? Let's see how many states and cities, countries we can have covered in here.
Mississippi in the house, Minnesota. All right. Iowa.
Wow.
Good to see you. Hello, hello.
Manteca. Hey, guys. What's going on? Hey,
I love our Partner Co family. It's just unique, James. It's unique. What we've got's unique. You can just feel it. Different.
It's almost impossible. It is a miracle to have this many different types of people unified in one direction that actually not just like each other. I think we kind of love each other, Coach.
Absolutely. It's total love. I mean, pulling for each other, wanting to see each other win, understanding that it takes all of us to build a massive company around the world. It takes all of us. Absolutely.
I saw Jersey Shore. What's that? Wasn't there that show?
Absolutely, Jersey. I almost said 90210, but I don't think that's actually Jersey Shore. So, okay.
I think they're on the East Coast somewhere.
I'm aging myself a little bit.
It's good for summertime. Nebraska, what's going on, guys? Take a look at the participants. We're going to go live right on the dot. We can't wait to share with you this call. And it's going to
Sonny said I'm living in the past. Yeah, 90210. I think that's over in your area, James. 902.
Ah, gotcha. It probably is. It goes to show. I'm so uncultured. Oh my gosh. And we have liftoff. Here we go. Coach, over to you.
Guys, this is amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, first of all, and happy Thursday morning in Australia. Big waves to everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. James,
this call, yeah,
always good to get together with a Partner Co family.
It's the best. And this got prompted, Coach. We called an audible. And who here knows in entrepreneurship and in life that it's not just a straight stair step, straight up type of thing, that you have to be aware. And I know, Coach, you know this better than I do, being a coach yourself, but when you're in the field and you're seeing what's happening, there's every now and then that you have to call an audible and you say, we need to make this move right now. And guys, what I love about this call and every single person that showed up today is you showed up for the audible. Typically, we do this call called Epic Club Wednesday if you're in the States in the morning time. But as we saw the buzz of what was going on, and we got 1 month left for this epic, not just a campaign, not just a promotion, it's a movement, Coach. We said we need to make this a big thing. So we rescheduled it for this time. We got corporate on board. John Wadsworth, we've been talking with all week, guys, about you guys, and he's excited about what's happening. Partner Co's excited about what's happening. And we can't wait to share with you the good news of what's going on. Coach, you've been in many summers in this profession. You've seen many campaigns, many movements. I'm curious, what's on your thoughts right now? And as we start off this call.
Yeah, for me, just thinking about the Epic Club, spending some time with John Wadsworth, this is not an initiative, right? It's really, let me say this first. It's unique what we have inside of Partner Co. I'm looking at everybody across here, right? And this whole blur the lines of sponsorship, it's hard to make that happen in a company. It really is, because people compare themselves to other people. People get, well, they're not on my team, or he or her or this or that. And to have a company that, we're not perfect, but to have a company globally that leans in and supports each other, blurs the lines of sponsorship, like we want to see everybody growing, doing, having success, coming through challenges, making that second growth curve. James, what we know doing this all the years we've done it, it's the only way to build a company built to last.
Mm.
If it was just the James and Becky Zheng show and it was never anyone else, like it would only last for so long. Like, so what James and Becky knows is no, they need Brent Palmer, they need Todd and Ashley Rowland, they need Tim Sales, they need you leaders all out doing your thing that brings a company that is built to last for years and years and years so that we can do what this industry was founded on, which is build a legacy. Like build a legacy that's willable, trustable to someone as you build this empire for you and your family and for your reasons for being here. And James, talking with John, he understands that. Like, guys, let me put it in perspective. John Wadsworth, and we're going to get into this a little bit more. And I know, James, you're going to share the basis of Epic, the Epic Club first to kick us off tonight. But let me say this. You're talking to a guy that did, John Wadsworth, a guy that's trying to land a plane right now to get here with us. Okay. He's flying into another location. But you're talking about a guy that built in the field just like you and I. Started, grew, went from place to place to place over 27 years as a distributor doing what we do. And here's what he would tell you. He's been getting paid 27 years through Tahitian noni, a product, a juice that started years and years and years ago. So how powerful is our industry? He said, Brent, I had customers that's 27, they've been drinking every month for 27 years. That's the power of our industry. Many of you know Greg Tedrow. He's a member with James and I and the executive team. Greg Tedrow, over 27 years, people have been drinking Tahitian noni in his organization, which means he's been driving residual income through one company for 27 years. Now, why should we get excited for that? Because we have an owner that understands that type of mentality of what this industry can bring. So products are one thing. Having amazing products they understand. People must receive transformations. People must want to go reorder for what it's doing for them in and on their body. But we've also got to build a company that is financially supporting itself to create something that's built to last. These guys know that. Darren Zobrist, John Wadsworth, they know that. And so one of the things, James, and I'll turn it to you, is
Yeah.
John said this week, he said, Epic Club isn't another initiative. It really is not. He said, it's how you build a business long term,
Mm.
meaning that you rally around each other to say, hey, Linda, if you'll go get I'll go get mine. I'm going to go introduce this business, these products to new people because we've got to expand our territory. We got to have more evangelists out there shouting the name Partner Co., shouting our amazing products. So we need a bigger army. And so it's not an initiative, it's a way and a framework for a company to live on for years and years and years to come. And that's how Partner Co. is going to do it. So this is the next chapter. I've been hashtagging the next chapter. See, Partner Co. is going to have many chapters, but the Epic Club has an opportunity that to be able to etch our name in stone of in this next chapter of this company, we're going and we're moving into this Epic Club that will forever be etched in the chapter 2 of this company, but it's also going to create a new growth curve for North America, Australia, other markets. John said people around the globe and Partner Co. is wanting to know about Epic Club because they're hearing it ringing across social media. And it's something that people can rally around together. And we're proving that. Guys, you're recognizing people on your social media. Don't think it's not going unnoticed. People are seeing it. Other companies are seeing it. Other leaders are seeing it in the industry. And they're like, what is Partner Co. up to? Right? I'll tell you what we're up to. We're up to building our army bigger so that we've got more people out there in and around the world shouting Partner Co. from the rooftops. So, James, just kicking this off, I know you wanted to set the groundwork of the Epic Club, why it's so important. And so many of you, here's what I'm excited about. So many of you have qualified for the Epic Club. Maybe put a one in the comment if you have achieved one of the levels of the Epic Club. Because when I'm excited, I want James, as he shows you what you're going to be receiving, get excited about this. Because at PXP, like we're going to shower you with things throughout PXP for you crossing this finish line. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve
Mass.
to be written in these books. So, James, I'll turn it to you.
Absolutely. And guys, if you're looking at the chats, there's a lot of you that are already a part of it. It's been a 3-month campaign. We're 2 months in, only 2 months in. We're 1 month left. I'd like to ask one other question too. I'm curious because we're looking for the next generation. We're all looking for your own next generation. If you got started in Partner Co. after Epic Club got started, which is May 16th of this year, if you got enrolled after that, we're actually going to feature an incredible new diamond that got started afterwards in a bit as well too. Put a 2 in the comments if you got started after. And I want us to really look at these people. Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Like we want to be really looking for these newer people because and that's why we really want to put this call to you because there are people that are on this call that you don't even know what Epic Club is. Well, this is your opportunity to etch yourself into the next chapter as well too. So let's cover what Epic Club is, and we'll talk about some cool stats. All right. Epic Club is a really simple campaign where our target is to rack up as many rewards and recognition for you as possible. All right. The first step is achieving what's called ultimate or top pay. If you're familiar with our comp plan, top rated many times, we know that if you want to maximize your payout, you want to get to ultimate in your first 4 Fridays as soon as possible. And once you're there, you double your bonuses, you get all that. You actually get a free PXP ticket when you get into ultimate if you're not ultimate already. So you do that. But to get into the club, it's by then enrolling 2 partners at 200 points. When you do that, you forever etch your name into the Epic Club. You qualify for something that you're going to hear soon from John from the corporate. But who here would love to learn how to take your content game to the next level? So you're not just on social media, kind of hope posting and praying something works, but you're actually doing it with intentionality, with strategy, with conversion, with making money. We're already seeing there's so much talent within our company. There's so many people that are willing to teach even outside of the company. Partner Co is a company that gets where the trends are going. We're grounded on baseline philosophies of relationship building, and we have our systems in place. But why not amplify your voice and take it to the next level? So you're going to get that. You get another PXP ticket, coach, when you hit 2 enrollments as well too, and you get on stage recognition, which is so massive. Guys, this by itself, I want you to imagine, here's some stats. At this moment, from what we can tally, there are 550 people already qualified for Epic Club at some level.
Boom.
That's crazy. Now, you might not know what that is in comparison. Coach, we've ran this play before. This was
Yes.
inspired by something called Catalyst Club, and I'll have you talk about what that led into. But a couple years ago, we launched that in the whole campaign that took 3 months. In total, we basically had half the amount. So get this, in 2 months, we've already doubled what we did in 3 months 3 years ago. And coach, what were some of the things that happened in Catalyst Club?
Guys, this company was built on the Catalyst Club. from the start. I mean, it really was. I mean, if you think back to when we started a little over 3 years ago, we started it on let's lock arms, let's run out, let's build this army bigger, right? Now, what James just shared is we've already doubled the numbers and we've got a month to play in the game. Okay, so we're about to go shatter records from the previous Catalyst Club promotion. Okay, but here's the thing that happened. Many of you, if you were a part of that, put a two in the comments. If you came in through it, put a two in the comments. Like you're going to see all these twos lighting up the scoreboard right now. Okay. Tons of commissions was generated through the Catalyst Club. Many of you on this call has made a lot of money in our company because of the Catalyst Club movement. The system of growth came from the Catalyst Club movement. Okay. So many things, even people came from leaders, senior officers, senior officers. I mean, all our rank advancements came from that movement. To sit here today and go, we've over doubled that movement in the Epic Club, and we've got a month to play. A month to play. Like, here's what I'll tell you. Here's what we all know. Through over 3 years later, James, our marketing, our branding, our way of doing business, our website, our portal, and on the back end, our reports, everything is dialed in over 3.5 years later. Everything is dialed in way better than when we started. We didn't even have a name. Imagine 3.5 years down the road what we're saying. Imagine the people we're pointing fingers at going, wow, they changed their life. James, you and Becky talked about it. It being over the last 3.5 years, life changing, financially, commissionable, commission wise in this company. Many of you did that. Imagine what the next 3.5 years looks like. So when you start to build the army and it gets bigger, we've over doubled what we did at the beginning, 3.5 years. So when we say, don't miss this moment, guys, I'm looking at you. I'm looking through the camera. Like, don't take it light. This is not a promotion. This is not just one of those things. This is the next chapter, the next movement of the company. And the ones that get serious around it, the ones that get their team serious around it and get them to PXP are the ones that's going to light the scoreboard up. And we will point to 3.5 years later. I know this, good Lord willing, I'll be here 3.5 years later to be able to say, do you remember when I said it with James Zheng on a call? And we're going to point to you people that you absolutely changed your situation because you went all in.
If you see yourself in that vision of having your success story, put I'm in the comments below. It all begins with vision. And by the way, these aren't just for show. The future does look very bright. I'm recovering from eye surgery, but it is pretty cool. Coach, your glasses look cooler than mine.
Thank
But
you.
it takes vision, right? It takes vision. It said that the saddest thing to have is not losing your sight, it's having no vision. So we need to make sure that we have that. So Epic Club is the place that you want to be at to etch your name into. From there, we tier up and you rack up the rewards. Depending on which PXP you're going around the world. This is a global initiative now. We have a lot of Australia on the line, for example. So there's Macau over there. There's Orlando in September out here. But it's driven to recognize you there. When you hit gold, you're going to get special seating. You're going to get VIP treatment. You know what I'm really excited about, Coach? The Epic Club swag. Who here loves some good swag that just feels good, makes you look good? We saw some glimpses, Coach, and you know it's good when Katie Holt Larson herself's like, "Oh, I want some of that," you know? So, um,
James, this is going to be, let's do it. In the comments, put swag if you've already qualified to get your swag. You're like, I don't even know what the swag is, but I'm jacked up. Look at all this, James. Look at the,
wow.
and here's the thing. We're going to be locking it down at PXP. Like all these people you see right here, they will be at PXP. Why? Because we're wearing this loud and proud, loud and proud at PXP all over the place. So Oh my goodness. Keep
Wow.
telling them, James, what they're getting. I feel like,
Oh, all roads lead to diamond, right? It's for me, it's diamond or bust, and everything else is amazing, right? We celebrate progress, but you want to make sure you're at diamond because when you're there, you get everything else we just talked about. And depending on the PXP, I'll speak on Orlando because I'm familiar with that. There is a gala reception. You get 2 tickets to go there. You get to rub shoulders with a red carpet treatment. You get a these are life changing, guys. When you're able to upgrade your proximity. You're around the founders, you're around the executives, you're around the people that I remember, Coach, not long ago when I was on a call like this, I'd be looking to you and be like, Coach seems so untouchable. Who here's want to be vulnerable? And you kind of feel that way sometimes. You're like, am I really seen here? Like, I feel so far away. It's not that far. And I went to an event like that reception, and I literally would high five a coach and be like, you are flesh and blood, just like me. And if you can do it, so can I. These are transformative events. So we have that. And also, at least in Orlando, you're going to have a day of fun at what's called Epic Universe. And those are just going to be the wildest and most fun rides in the world. We're taking over the park, VIP treatment there. If you're in Macau, you're actually getting 30,000 lifestyle credits, which people are using for travel and stuff. So various rewards for various places. But you just walk out knowing I did the best I could. I'm diamond. I just maxed this thing out. Coach, any thoughts on that?
yeah, I'm just sitting around. I mean, you said it, James. Here's the thing. You always want to get to the circle, right? To go to of growth in this industry. My mentor taught me, Brent, find a way to get in the room with the inner circle. Well, to me, getting to the gala for chapter two of this company, to be with the owners, to be with the executives, to be with the people that said, we achieved the epic level of this to get here. You're in the right circle, right? You're in the right network. You're gonna rub shoulders. You're gonna collect phone numbers. You're gonna experience a deeper connection, right? Like 3.5 years ago, I didn't know James and Becky as good as I know them today. Why? Because we got into the inner circle together. So, what happens if you get in the inner circle in PXP with the group, right? It's like we can't quantify that, like we don't know. But here's what I will tell you. The next chapter of Partner Co. will not be written by corporate. It will be written by us. We're writing the next chapter. So when you get so Epic Club Diamond, what that represents, the theme park, the red carpet event, it's I know that I challenge myself to get into the right circle of the right company in the right chapter to go get all I can get during that time. Okay. And what my mentor challenged me on, he said, Brent, do all you can do. And then when you do that, you go, all I can do is enough. I got it done. I'm here. I'm with the inner circle. And every time now I get an opportunity to get in with the inner circle, I don't miss it. And it's been life changing financially by not missing it in my life here in this profession. So
Incredible.
I'm excited to see. And James, we've got like how many diamonds? Is it
We've
over?
got
Is it close to
almost 70
70?
diamonds.
Over right at 70
Wow.
diamonds. Guys, that's I mean, incredible. 650 plus, what is that? New brand partners in that group, over 70 diamonds.
Wow.
It's going
Wow.
to be massive growth that happens from that. It's
100%.
I know I'm going to bring one up in just a minute whenever you tell me to, James, but I
Yeah.
was on the phone with her today, a diamond with the Epic Club that just came to Nashville, Tennessee, drove right at 10 hours to get there, her and her brand partner, and saw vision there in Nashville. We were on stage talking about Epic Club. They went back and they've enrolled, I think their team's enrolled like 18 to 20, between the
Wow.
two of them, new brand partners since Nashville.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Coach, I think we should bring, I believe it's Trish up now because, guys, this is the key. We still have 1 month left. Who here believes that we as a team can have 1,000+ people qualified in Epic Club? We're at 550 now. We have 450 people just one enrollment away, guys. So it's like, a hiccup and we're there. But here's the big part. We have barely even experienced what's about, and the story you're about to hear is a glimpse of what's to come. Because the big breakthrough. Trish, you're my favorite already. The big breakthrough is the new people that have been found during this time rising up to a different standard and their breakthrough stories. And you're going to start seeing them. And I believe this story that you're about to hear is going to be the first of many to come. Coach, I'm going to toss it to you. This story is amazing.
I was on the phone with Trish today, and I've spent some time with her in Nashville, Tennessee. Trish is in the real estate world. 10 hours, her and Lauren came to from Kansas City to Nashville, Tennessee, sit in the room, listened intently. And I was coming around the back in Nashville. I'll never forget this, Trish. And they grabbed me by the arm. And basically, Trish said, I am so glad I came to this event. We're about to go do this big. Trish, congratulations for hitting Epic Diamond.
Thank you.
And I know I'm going to let you do the recognition of your brand partner and who it is hitting Epic Diamond. I don't know if she was able, I know she was at an engagement, so I don't know if she could get on. But I just wanted you to share tonight what this means for you, maybe what you saw at an event first. You drove 10 hours to get to Nashville, Tennessee. What did you see there that was so impactful for you that you've got a profession right now? You're doing partner co and all the pockets of time that you can allow yourself to do it in. What did you see in Nashville that spurred you to go all in on Epic Club, crossing the finish line? Are you coming to PXP? Okay.
You bet I am.
Yes, I know the answer to
Yeah.
that. And what are you most excited about here with this?
So when I started just getting on the calls, IPA and the other Zooms, the energy on a Zoom was like through the roof. And being in Sedalia, Missouri, there's not a lot of events, Super Saturdays, whatnot that I could get to. I went to a Super Saturday in Omaha back in November. And because I wanted to feel that energy in the room. And so when Nashville came along at first, I said, oh gosh, I don't know that I can make this work. But Lori Larimore I signed her up in the middle of April. I kind of had an inkling that she would consider the business, but she wanted to experience the products. And when this launched on May 16th, May 18th, I reached out to her and said, hey, I'm taking this epic run. You want to do it with me? And she said, yeah, I think I do. And she's gone right after it. She's doing the system of growth, the post 9 and 3. People are seeing her transformation. So, just naturally, just building those brand partners right in.
Trish, you said something super important for all of us today.
Okay.
We've got a month left in the Epic Club.
Mm-hmm.
I got one challenge for you tonight.
Okay.
And for everybody on this call, list 5 brand partners, 1 to 5 brand partners, okay? Depending on the size of your team. And ask them, what did you ask? What did you ask, Trish?
Do this with me. Do this with me.
You said, I'm going on this Epic Club run.
Yep.
Do this with me. And she said, I will.
Yeah.
Sometimes if we never ask, the answer is always no.
Right.
Let me ask you a question. Have you asked your brand partners? And if you haven't, call them. Call them. They're waiting to be teamed up with. Maybe every one of them won't say yes. But what if 1 does? What if 2 does? What if 5 does? Because you asked the question. Thanks for that nugget, Trish. Okay,
Yeah.
so you go to Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
What hit you in Nashville when you were sitting in the crowd?
from from the opportunity all the way through. I mean, it was just, well, Brent, you were on the stage just like getting the crowd all riled up. And I mean, the energy is just amazing at a live event. And I don't know, we had 300 and something in the room. I don't know how many people attend PXP because this would be my first one, but it just, testimony after testimony when you were passing the mic around in the audience on different products. So,
So
I mean, it was,
belief, would you just say belief just rose in you as you sit
I
there?
had pretty big belief going in thinking it couldn't get any bigger. Lori got a big dose of belief. I mean, um, again, she started April the 15th and then jumped in May the 18th. And then, 45 days later, we're in Nashville at a live Connect event. So, yeah,
Guys,
she's been empowered to talk to people more. I think that's probably the biggest thing. If she could be on, she's in Carousel on
yeah.
vacation. So
And I'll say this, Lori is now Epic Diamond
she is.
and Trish is Epic Diamond. And what I've witnessed them do, and I think this is what we're all doing, so I want to applaud everybody on here. And Trish, you're doing so much. She's already locked in a Super Saturday for her area in October. So she was telling me today, she's like, we're getting more people across finish line to Epic Club. We're getting them to PXP. Then we're going to go to PXP. We're coming home. We got a Super Saturday lined up in our hometown. That's all nuggets there of how you build a business and
Mhm.
structure wise you build it. But what I want to say to everybody is the biggest thing you're doing with Epic Club is you're going out and pursuing. And
Mhm.
if people want to know the key to getting to a 6 and 7 figure income, yes, we have amazing systems that allow people to come to us. But when you set yourself on fire, when you get excited, when you get belief and vision like Trish has, you start to make lists of people that you pursue. And she recently put me on the phone with an athletic director. We did the presentation. And Trish, did he join you?
He joined me on Sunday. He's ultimate.
He's ultimate. He's on
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
Just retired as an athletic director for junior college around America. So, Trish, congratulations. And here's what I want to say, I'm watching the comments, and I just want to thank everybody because a lot of you, you're not on Trish's team. A lot of companies, why would you even congratulate her? She's not on my team. But that's not what's happening. I'm watching the chats. Everybody's like, congratulations, Trish. Congratulations, Trish. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what makes Partner Co different.
Mhm.
That's what makes us, that's why we're going to the top. Yes, we got great products. Yes, we got great systems and comp plans, but we'll go to the top because we support each other all the way there. Trish,
100%.
thank you for being
Yeah,
such a great example.
thank you. There's
We'll,
nothing like Partner Co. Let's go.
let's go. We'll see
Let's
you at
go.
PXP, lady. Walking the
Congratulations.
stage at the red carpet.
Oh my
I love it. I
gosh.
love it.
Guys, who here wants a Trish, a Lori in your team, right? Put a me in the comments if that's the case, because that's what we all have the opportunity. You saw the play right in front of you. And I want to reiterate the challenge that Coach just said, right? Who here is down? Put a 5 in the comments if you're truly down to list up to 5 partners today and have those conversations. You're the leader. We need your help, and only you can touch certain people. Trish touched the life of Lori that's now touching so many other lives. Imagine that happens for you. And you know what? I heard Coach as well too. She said a Zoom was already exciting, so she went to a Connect event, which was super exciting. Well, PXP is 10 times more exciting. So I'm a little bit concerned for you, Trish. You're not gonna sleep, but I want us all to imagine when we bring our people to a PXP. If Lori was that excited at a Connect, imagine a PXP. So can you imagine there's 1,000 people on stage celebrated as Epic Club? I don't know if that's a fire hazard or not, but we're gonna make it work. the it's going to explode. It's a powder keg that's going to happen. So the play's so clear, guys. We promise you. We've seen this game so many times. If you play this game, it will work for you. And we haven't even seen all of it yet, coach. It's crazy. But I love to recognize everyone else that's already qualified. And then we have some important words to share as well too. Any other notes before we kick off the recognition video?
No, let's see them. Let's see
Okay.
the people roll across the screen. And
Got it.
listen, guys, shout them out in the comments. This is about supporting each other right here. It's about growing a company together.
Absolutely. And shout out to Dr. Sarah, who
Yes, thank you, Dr.
painstakingly
Sarah, for all you do.
manually puts these together. So let's watch this, guys. Have a good time. Oh, unexpected error. It was too epic, guys, that I need to refresh this real quick. So intermission as I get this up and running again.
We have
Okay.
so many, we keep changing how we share because it would be like 34 minutes long. So, which I think is just amazing. But yeah, thank you, Dr. Sarah.
Thank you. That was an epic mic drop moment there, guys. Congratulations to every single one of you that have gotten some level of epic. It's just incredible, coach. Just 1 month on the clock. And I have some updates for us. So John Wadsworth, who here loves our now co-CEO and co-founder, John Wadsworth. When you talk about leadership, I don't know of any other field leader, let alone corporate leader, let alone owner and founder of a company that works as hard as John Wadsworth. If you've ever been around him, he lives the partner co values. He's the fittest of all of us. He works the hardest of all of us. He's on the plane more than all of us are. He's on the plane more of the year than he is at home. Still 3 years into the game. And I heard this the other day. I don't know if someone say it, but do you know he hasn't taken a single paycheck from the company because they're reinvesting it back into us? Talk about building a company to last. He was super excited to be on this call, but he just let me know with all the crazy conditions that his plane got delayed. so he won't be able to make this live. But we've been talking about you for this whole week. So unfortunately, he won't be on this. But here's some good news. You know what I love about this, coach? Yes, we talked about John being on a call, and we want to see him, and we will. He's going to be at all the PXPs, all the events, and everything. But this culture and this community is so special because it's not about one person like you started the call with. It's a movement that outlasts any single one of us. And if one goes down, another comes up, and he's safe, he's great, he's fine, and everything. But coach, I have a story about John I'd love to conclude on as a call to action. But any other thoughts in your mind that you want to share?
Yeah, it is unfortunate because we wanted him on because over the last several, I mean, weeks now, we've had private conversations with him. Like he sees the videos, he sees you guys qualifying for this, and he just is blown away. And in other regions, China, Japan, other regions that doesn't necessarily have the Epic Club right now is now catching on and asking and wanting. And so we were talking about it. And one of the things, that we were talking about is he says, years from now, people won't remember the day Epic Club launched. They'll remember what it created. That's what it'll be. They'll remember what it created, a culture, like where literally each and every one of us, ordinary people, discovered that they were capable to do extraordinary things. In a world that tells us to stop dreaming at a certain age, to let our goals and our ambitions and what we want in life to just slow down as we age, there's a group of people still here going, no way. I'm not ever buying into that. He's like, this is what this creates. The future we're building together. We are cultivating the way we want this company to be known. We're doing it together, one by one by one. All of us are massive partners to this, and that's why we named the company Partner Co. John knows that, Darren knows that, and he celebrates it. And you'll see it at PXP just how much you're celebrated by crossing the finish line and being an Epic Club member here with our company. So, James, yeah, finish up with some parting comments as we exit.
Absolutely. I had a chance to sit down. Some of you guys saw where Maui. If you were Maui with us, put Maui in the comments. That was not that long ago, coach. And we had a chance. We did an interview. It's on YouTube now. But and I'm here as a student, right? I feel like, and I know Coach, he always regards himself as a student too, but we're always learning, right? And when we sit down with greatness like John Wadsworth, who, remember, he started in the field just like us, who 30 years ago was considering vet school. He had no experience in this type of business, but he saw the vision one day and said, man, I should just try this thing. And he had this crazy dream of partnership marketing get born into his mind. He said, let's go try this out. And I want to share this story because I remembered his upcoming. We know the story now. He's done $3 billion as a field leader of Tahitian Noni sales. Now he's the co-owner, founder of the company, right? But it wasn't always like that. And I think this story is going to resonate so much with all of us. Because who here feels like you have not yet experienced the massive breakthrough in your business that you know is possible here, right? Put a me in the comments if you know there's that next level. Me too, by the way. Like, I know. So John sat down, and if you've heard him talk about his story, he was bold. We take notes on this guy. He went out to Japan where he knew no one, no skills, had a message, had a bottle of noni, and he just started talking to people on the streets. He's like, if I talk to enough people, they're going to get started, right? And he quickly realized that just a lot of work without skills doesn't lead to much. So he started to get better and refined his presentation, refined his approach. And he realized that a no or low pay was not a end thing. It was just feedback for getting better. I hope you're jotting down notes because this is all part of your journey. Many of us, you might feel like you're that person stranded in a foreign country where you're the only one sometimes and No one else is seeing what you're seeing. All the craziest people started with that type of vision, right? No one else could understand. But you keep on sowing the seed. He kept on going day after day, week after week. In the first 90 days, no one got started. Can you guys imagine? You just made big promises, told your family you're not going to go pursue being a vet. You went to a foreign country to go blow up this big mission, and 90 days later, you come back with nothing. How would you think? How would you feel? But he kept on sowing the seed. He got mentorship. He was following the systems that were in place, just like what we have right now. And you know what eventually happened? First, he got better. You know what I realized is you can only be so bad for so long if you're intentional about it. If you keep on going to the training, if you keep on reassessing, if you plan, do review. And he got really good. He got so good, he couldn't get the presentation wrong. And after 90 days, and I bring this up because this is a 90-day game, guys. We're 60 days into Epic Club. We're not even 90 days in. And if you just go for a little bit longer, after around 90 days, coach, he sat down with somebody that eventually led him that same year, having, I think it was 5,000 people at a convention, and they did $100 million of sales that year. Guys, your breakthrough is right around the corner. This Epic Club is perfectly designed so that, yes, you're etched into this next chapter, but by doing the do of going ultimate 2, 4, 8, and helping your people, you don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know with who it's going to happen, but you know at some point the breakthrough will happen. And I wonder how many of us now would be like, I would love to be in John Walker's shoes just like that. But are we willing to do the things that he was doing before? He would tell us the very same story. And I can't wait to see hundreds and thousands of John Walker's stories right in front of us, coach, and even the ones that have yet to be found. So with that, I wanted to wrap it up with that, coach. Last words to
Amazing.
you.
Absolutely. I remember standing there with you guys in Maui. Guys, we have something. I hope tonight, and we do apologize for John's delay and not being able. There's nowhere he'd rather be than on here with you guys celebrating. Recognition is the most fun to have, right? And that's we're recognizing you guys tonight. This is not about James and I. We know what we got our hands on, and we're doing what you guys are doing, and that is sharing with everybody we can come in contact with. We feel like it's our duty to help this company be the best in the industry. And we got to do that by being evangelists that is going out telling people the good news about PartnerCo and what it can be, and that we can build true assets that can pay us for the rest of our life by helping people get healthy, by helping get people on these amazing products. And we're doing that, guys. We're doing that one by one by one. We're doing that with Epic Club. We're doing that by showing up to PXP with you guys, locking arms on stage, and we will not stop. That's what I love about being partnered with somebody like James Zheng. Like we're not, and you, we're not going to stop. We're going to be the best company in this industry doing it the right way. We love you guys for attending tonight. James, thank you. Dr. Sarah, thank you for putting this on. From everybody behind the scenes, we do have a Discover Partner Co call coming up right after this with Andrea Rosser that helps from behind the scenes and Coach Greg Bibb. So they'll be doing the Discover Partner Co tonight. Jump over there. James, thank you so much for everybody tuning in tonight. Thank you. We love you. We're grateful for you. And we are blessed to be partnered with you.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, coach. Let's get our 5 into the here. Talk soon, guys. Have a blessed one.